Let's talk about two things right here, the array.flat and the array.flatMap. So let's talk first about this one. So array.flat method returns a new array that combines all nested array into the same level. So what I mean by that? For example, I have here a list of characters of Tanjiro, and then I have here another array with his friends, an array with another friends, and array of his enemies, and also inside that array is another array of his another enemy, a group of enemies. What I want to do is I want to get all the characters in here so that I can know how many people are there or how many characters are involved. So I want to do that, but how can I do that when I can iterate? And it's I think you can just loop around and just get the number, but there's actually an easier way to do that. So we can do that flat method that makes these arrays into just one single line of array in here. So what I mean by that is I have const flat equals characters in that flat right here, and I can console log flat right there. So as you can see, these items, this array in here, if I did not call the flat, I can just do characters. As you can see, it's here just a length of 4, where I have an array as well as here, an array and here, another array. So it's a bunch of nested array, and to call it flat, I now have access to all of them. I can just get the length of 10, but I have a problem right here where I know that there are 10 people right here, but this one is still in array form. I want it to be just like these things or these characters where it's added in the level 0 of the array. So I can do flat and level 2 in here because it defaults to level 1 nested array, and level 2 nested array because this is already level 2. This is level 0, level this is level 1, level 2, and level 0, level 1, and then this level 2. So I want a nested array at level 2 to be flattened, so I can do that right here. So right now I know that I have a length of 12 right here. So that's just the flat method, how it works. And this time around we have a flat map method which combines the array.map and the flat method. So what does it mean? I have const flat map, I'm just gonna reference that, and characters that flat map right here, and it's just like other higher order functions. It returns a callback function, and this callback function accepts a parameter, the iterated item, the index, and the array itself. Right now I just want to uh, know the iterated item. So what you can do with the flat map, because as you loop through all of this, as you loop to Tanjiro and this Inosuke, so if you can actually tweak the things or the elements inside here and then return it, and it will create a new array or a new object or anything that you want to insert, and then it will be flattened. So to explain that, I'm just gonna code it right there. If let's try if character is equals to Tanjiro. So if my loop is already in here, my pointer, I want to return an object of I'm just gonna call it protagonist. So Tanjiro is a protagonist right here, and then I'm gonna do car right here, and then with all other else I'm just gonna return character. So the output of that should be in here that the Tanjiro, it will be an object right now with a key of protagonist. So console.log flatMap. So right now, right there, it's working. So at index 0, I have now added the protagonist in here. But what happens is that um, this is still not working properly because this should be flattened. Because its default is just a level 1, you can just do that map right here and chain the that flat method flat 2, so that will still work right here as a workaround to that limitation. So that's pretty much the array flat and flat map method in JavaScript.